Welcome to the JDisc Discovery video channel. My name is Jason, and today I would like to present to you the redesigned custom attributes features in the new web user interface. But first, let's see what custom attributes are and why do we need them. JDisc Discovery collects a huge amount of device attributes automatically during the scan process. You can access these attributes via the built-in or custom reports. However, there are some times that you need a quick access to an additional attribute relevant to a device that cannot be discovered out of the box, like, for example, the location of a device, or the purchase price and warranty information, or the last battery replacement date of a UPS, and many more. Furthermore, you might want to extend information collected for a device, which can be provided by executing a custom script of yours or a system command on the target device. For example, recently, many of our customers were interested to know which of their devices were affected by a Java logging framework vulnerability issue. This was achieved easily by creating a custom attribute. These are only a few examples of how custom attributes can be used. Let's have a look now how we can configure and use them. For the custom attributes configuration, navigate to Configuration main menu on the left and then select Custom Attributes. Under the Custom Attributes tab, you can review already configured attributes. On new installations, you can see only built-in custom attributes, which you cannot delete nor change them. In order to create a new attribute, select the folder in which it will be placed, and then select the Add Custom Attribute button. We will create a custom attribute to read dependencies on a certain logging framework on Windows and Linux devices. Give a name, select its type from the drop-down list of supported attribute types, and optionally give a description to it. Select whether you want to track its values over time, and define the number of days that value history should be maintained. The custom attribute value can be set manually. However, for some attribute types, you may choose to populate its value automatically. For custom attributes of type WMI query, the values are populated exclusively by executing a WMI query. For attributes of type SNMP table or group, the values are populated by executing SNMP queries. For the other custom attribute types, you need to define one or more value collection methods. The collection methods supported are Windows registry and execute command. For both collection methods, you need to specify the platform on which this specific collection method applies. For Windows registry, the value of the custom attribute will be populated according to the defined registry key. For the execute command, the value will be populated based on the result of the command execution. A command can be a command line command or a script execution. In the command configuration section, you can either select an existing command definition or define a new one by selecting the New button. For now, select an existing configuration and save the collection methods configuration. We will learn how to configure an executable later on. As expected, a Windows registry collection method is applicable only to Windows operating systems. On the other hand, an execute command collection method is applicable to all operating system families. More than one collection method can be defined for a custom attribute, but at most one collection method per operating system. That is the reason that we cannot select now any Windows platform, since the first collection method that we defined is configured for all of them. Multiple collection methods allow us to define an attribute where its value on Windows devices is populated by a Windows script and on Linux devices by a Bash script. You can modify an existing custom attribute or delete one. Deleting a custom attribute configuration removes its values from all custom attributes which was using it. Once the configuration is done, we can hit Apply to save our changes. You can configure an executable to be used on Execute Command Collection Method Types by selecting the Data Collection Executables tab. You can review any pre-existing built-in configurations or create a new one. Built-in configurations cannot be changed or deleted. To create a new configuration, select the New button, give a name, select its type from the drop-down list of available types, and optionally, give a description that will best describe the new executable configuration. In this example, we will create an executable configuration that collects the system memory used percentage from Linux machines. For that we will need a bash script, which outputs the value. Once the script is selected, we have to confirm that we are sure that this script does not contain malicious code. After confirmation, we can review the contents of the script. Furthermore, on the command line input box, we can type any script arguments necessary for the execution. Finally, we will define whether the command needs root administrator privileges to run or not. You can also modify an existing executable configurations or delete them. By deleting an executable configuration, all collection methods that are using it are also removed from all custom attributes. Furthermore, you can review in which custom attributes an executable configuration is used in the Used In section. Once the configuration is done, hit Apply to save your changes. Now that we have learned how to configure a custom attribute, let's see how we can use it on a device. Custom attributes are configured on devices. Navigate to All Devices report. Select the target device on which you want to configure a custom attribute. You can quickly edit the device custom attribute from its context menu, or you can navigate to the Custom Attributes section on the device details. On the tree on the left, you can review the existing custom attributes of the device. You can directly edit their values on the Custom Attribute Details section on the right. Additionally, you can define a new custom attribute for the device by selecting the New button. At the pop-up dialog, you can review all the available custom attribute configurations. Select the desired one and hit OK. Give an initial value for the new custom attribute and hit OK. The custom attribute is now configured. For custom attributes that have history enabled, you can see at the bottom left corner the number of revisions. Clicking on the revision link, we can review the historical values for this attribute and compare them. In order to do that, select two values on the left. For some use cases, a batch editing of custom attribute values of multiple devices makes more sense. For that, you need to navigate to the device report, select multiple devices, and from the context menu, select custom attributes, and then edit. Select one or more custom attributes that you would like to edit and hit OK. You can now perform the needed changes. On the right, you can edit the table cells giving the desired values. Each line shows the values of the selected custom attributes for a device. In the end, just hit OK to store them. The changes are applied to the selected device custom attributes. In this video, we learned how to configure and use custom attributes. It is a powerful way to extend JDisc Discovery and customize it to your specific needs. Take the opportunity to navigate around and get familiar with the new design. And please do not forget, we are always happy to support you or get feedback from you, whether positive or negative, and share with us your ideas about how to improve the software. Thank you for watching this video. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Get our software from our download page and find more videos on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and LinkedIn.